Good morning, friends and family of friends. Happy Wednesday the 4th, everyone. We're coming to you day 3, the Great Wall of China. Well, we have an awesome day ahead of us today, but before we get into the fun and frivolity that is Morning Minutes, Belinda and I would like to take a moment and ask everyone to keep the state of Tennessee in their thoughts and prayers. They got hit pretty hard. The last update we heard was 77 people unaccounted for, hopefully due to power outages and cell phone towers being down, but 18 have been confirmed dead from tornado strikes that hit the state in the early morning hours yesterday. One of our Instagram friends, B. Foghorn, and one of our birthday shoutouts yesterday live in Tennessee. You know, we live in a pretty small world nowadays and we're all connected. Our thoughts and prayers are definitely with all of you. Alright, sunrise will be at 6:27 this morning and sunset will be at 5:48, giving us 11 hours and 21 minutes of daylight today. Presently, it's 30 degrees outside, give or take a little bit depending on exactly where you live, and we're pretty much going to have a carbon copy repeat of yesterday's weather. Starting the day out with a chance of some early morning snow that won't amount to anything, and ending the day in the low 40s and partly sunny skies. This time of the year, we'll take it. Alright, from our family of friends celebrating birthdays today, happy birthday to Isaac Scott Mizek, Mike Erickson, Ronnie Smith, Mackenzie Kyleman, Sierra Brandenburg, Mike Egan, Jeffrey Huffner, and last but certainly not least, Devin Wild. Our celebrity birthday shout out starts with a talented actress, writer, and comedian who became known for her roles in Beetlejuice and the Home Alone films. She played Dr. Orwell in the Netflix hit series, A Series of Unfortunate Events. Catherine O'Hara turns 66 today. Our next celebrity is an Emmy Award-winning actress who made her TV debut in 1989 on the series Alien Nation, but she's best known by most for playing Deborah Barone on the television series Everyone Loves Raymond. In 2009, she appeared on the series The Middle. Patricia Heaton turned 62 today. And our last birthday shout out is for the late founder of Al-Anon, support group for friends and family of alcoholics. She was the wife of Alcoholics Anonymous co-founder Bill Wilson. Lois Wilson was born on this day in 1891, passed away at the age of 97, back in 1988. Alright, moving on to history. On this day, in 1789, the U.S. Constitution goes into effect, after having been ratified the previous June. On this day in 1902, the American Automobile Association, AAA, is founded in Chicago. AAA is awesome. We're big fans. Tons of benefits and peace of mind that you get from guaranteed roadside assistance is priceless. On this day in 1936, the German passenger airship LZ-129 Hindenburg caught fire and was destroyed during its attempt to dock with its mooring mast at Lakehurst Naval Air Station in the United States. Of the 97 people on board, 36 were passengers and 61 were crewmen. There were 35 fatalities. One of the workers on the ground was also killed, making it 36 who died. The disaster caught on news coverage and photographs shattered public confidence in the giant passenger-carrying Zeppelins and brought the end to the airship era. 45 years later, on this day in 1981, Joey Coy's 6-day spending spree ends when he's arrested at New York airport with $105,000 stuffed in his boots. 6 days earlier, he had found $1.2 million that had fallen out of an armored vehicle, so he went on a money-for-nothing shopping spree. Later, he was acquitted of wrongdoing by reason of temporary insanity. A side note, the 1993 movie Money for Nothing was based on this event. And on this date in 2008, Gary Gygax, the co-founder of Dungeons & Dragons, died at the age of 69. Gygax, who had developed the game in 1974, had been suffering from health problems for several years. Dungeons & Dragons and its associated video games, books, and films have been enormously successful. He has written a number of fantasy books, which included Greyhawk series of adventure novels. He died at his home in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, leaving his wife and 6 children. We've gamed for years, loved Dungeons and Dragons, fun times. So go to GaryCon. And we like to end on a positive note, and this story is kind of the definition of that. So, in 2013, doctors announced that they believe that they successfully cured an infant born with HIV after administering early treatment. The child, now 2.5 years old in age, has been off medication for over a year without showing any signs of the disease. That's pretty amazing, especially when considering back when I graduated high school, the press was telling us that half the world was going to die from HIV. Well, maybe not half the world, but it was scary. It really, really was scary. So that's awesome. All right, from our comedy corner. All right. You're American when you go into the bathroom. You're American when you come out of the bathroom. But do you know what you are while you're in there? European. Okay, today is National Sons Day, National Music Day, National Grammar Day, National Hug a GI Day, and National... Oh, I got National Hug a GI Day in there twice, so do it twice. Today's motivational is just a simple truth. The happiest people don't have the best of everything. They make the best out of everything. Oh, I love that. And as promised, let's dive into the origins behind the Great Wall of China. Some have described the Great Wall of China as a 13,000-mile dragon of earth and stone that winds its way through the countryside of China, with a history almost as long as and serpentine as its structure. Considered one of the largest construction projects ever undertaken by mankind, the Great Wall actually consists of numerous walls, many of them parallel to each other, built over 2 millennia and spanning across northern China and southern Mongolia. As you can see by the color-coded map we provided, it's not your typical wall. Each color represents a different phase of construction over its long history. The most extensive and best preserved part of the wall dates back to the Ming Dynasty between 1368 and 1644 and runs approximately 5,500 miles east to west. The wall often traces the crest line of hills and mountains as it snakes across the Chinese countryside, and about 1/4 of its length consists solely of natural barriers such as rivers and mountain edges, or mountain ridges. Although lengthy sections of the wall are now in ruins or have disappeared completely, it is still one of the more remarkable structures on Earth. The Great Wall was designated by UNESCO a World Heritage Site in 1987. Let's dive a little deeper and shatter a common myth. It actually can't be seen from the moon. It was Robert Ripley, the American illustrator who made a fortune with his cartoon feature, Ripley's Believe It or Not, who called the Great Wall the mightiest work of man, the only one that would be visible from human eye from the moon. Well, this statement was, of course, founded on no evidence at all, since it was made 30 years before anyone had even been in space. Yet at the time, it became sanctioned by use. The truth was established once and for all during the first Chinese spaceflight in 2003, when astronaut Yang Li said he couldn't see anything of it from orbit. Well, we'll dive a little further into this tomorrow and over the next couple days. We hope you guys have a great day. We hope you're enjoying the journey. Make it a great day. You have the power. And we'll talk to you